Hi, Eileen.
Hey, Stas, how are you? Hi, Andrea.
How are you?
Very well, super well.
I specifically have a question. I feel that with the news, with um, especially right now, award season, it really seems like there is a propaganda of like hard work, and this is what we've been told in the schools, and this is what society. It doesn't matter really with the age you're at. You really want to just always show, this hard work.
Yeah.
So what is that? What is the hard work?
Okay, so that's a great question. Hardship and hard work is definitely something that we have been soothed in believing that that's how we're just going to make things happen. And what's interesting is I have realized personally, and I have noticed it in a lot of my clients, that there is a misunderstanding between hard work and working with intensity. And I'm bringing the difference is that there are two components to this hard work perception. Everything that is perceived as hard work is on a soul level connected to something that is not us. We're trying to be who we are not. We're trying to do what does not come to us effortlessly because this is not of who we are. And of course, we are, until we figure out who we are going to systematically listen to other people telling us who we are not, and then we're going to follow a path that is not made of our essential nature, our essential genius, our true potential. And every single time we're going to be outside of this zone where we are connected to our truth, we are going to experience hardship. We are going to feel that we have to work hard at something specific to make something happen. And that comes with having been fed with information and understanding and belief about life, that life is the way it is right now. And here is really a very essential message that we all need to hear, is that we have, as a collective consciousness, being fed with believing that life is the way it is, and that all of our belief system is built upon having to work a certain way and do a certain way, and that when we all work this way, everything is going to be just as it is. And if it is, here is my little alarm clock that comes up. That life is definitely has to be this hardship because we believe that that's what life is. We have been fed with illusory information. We have lived in a world of illusion that is make us feel and believe that this 3D reality in which we are living in is actually the truth. And it is not the truth. The truth is way deeper than what our eyes can perceive. And only by diving into it can we actually reveal it. Does it make sense?
Absolutely. Yeah, I feel it makes a lot of sense. So are you saying that we actually didn't have even a choice other than to buy into it, that life is a hardship because that's what society portrays? So if we want to belong, then we just have to believe it's so hard.
Indeed, and that's a very good way to put it, Andrea. What has happened is that we are just fed with what has been believed before, and feeling that it's part of this evolution of consciousness. We had no choice to believe that life is hard, especially where we were born in time and space. We had to deal with the cards that we were dealt with. And most of us had to experience hardship because it was part of our cards. But what we have been led to believe is that these cards were ours for the rest of our life. And where I come in is to remind you that at any point we have to hold them. We have to accept that those were the cards that we were dealt with. Fine, it's the place to start. But that we don't have to keep this card deck the way it is. We can, at will, at choice, and at desire, put down the cards that are no longer the ones that defines us, that connects with us. And we have to be on a journey to claim and recall the cards that actually made our card deck the ones that the part of the game that we want to play with. And so realizing that there's a part of that is given by design. This is what we need to start with. We all need to start a journey from somewhere. This is where we start. But we don't have to continue the journey with these thoughts. We can evolve it. And that means that we need to actually reconnect with a truth deeper than the ones that we were fed with, a truth that belongs to what I call the soul, the higher self, a deeper universal principle based on truth that the ancient wisdom and the great masters of all times have all walked and shared in their ways of being.
And how do you think people can reconnect with that?
Well, there are tools out there to do it. They are not widely yet spread out, but there's definitely one way that is called self-awareness. And that is why what self-awareness does is, instead of actually systematically nourishing, feeding, nurturing our mind and our conscious mind with information coming from the outside, we are feeding and nurturing and nourishing our mind with the information coming from within. And this is what I call self-awareness. And there are many tools out there, some of which are tools that, of course, I have created, but many other ones that are made, for life coaching purposes. Many games out there, many modalities, many curriculums and programs have been created to support self-awareness. So anyone who is really to move away from illusion, to dive into the truth of who they truly are, to find their inner genius that connects to their highest potential, so that they can start unfolding a life of abundance and not scarcity, to start to connect with a life of a connection and not separation. All of this is possible, but it has to start from going within to find more about who we truly are at the source, instead of trying to fit with what the collective is telling us success and abundance look like. Does it make sense?
Absolutely.
Right? So let's do this. Let's go dive into the game. And I know that there's going to be more videos on where we're going to explain more and more of these secrets.
Yeah.
Thank you, guys.
Thank you.